Hey everyone! What if I told you that sitting in your kitchen right now are 5 ordinary foods that could literally help save your life? I'm not talking about expensive supplements or miracle cures. I'm talking about foods you can grab at any grocery store. Here's a mind-blowing fact. Research shows that 30 to 40% of all cancers can be prevented by lifestyle and dietary measures alone. That's almost half of all cancer cases. And today, I'm going to share 5 foods backed by serious medical research that are absolutely crushing it in the cancer prevention game. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to eat, when to eat it, and what incredible things happen in your body after just 1 week versus 1 month of eating these foods. Let's dive in! Food number 1, broccoli. Let's start with the heavyweight champion of cancer prevention, broccoli. And I know, you're probably thinking, really? That's your big revelation? But hear me out, because the science behind this is absolutely fascinating. Broccoli contains a compound called sulforaphane, and this stuff is like having a personal bodyguard for your cells. Sulforaphane neutralizes toxins and calms inflammation in your body, which has been directly linked to several kinds of cancer. Even more impressive, studies found that people who eat broccoli regularly showed higher levels of the tumor suppressor, gene P16, compared to those who rarely ate it. What happens in your body? First week, your liver's detox pathways start ramping up. You're literally becoming a better toxin-fighting machine. First month, research shows sulforaphane can decrease cancer stem cells by 65 to 80%. In breast cancer studies, that's your body actively working against potential cancer development. The best way to eat it. Here's the game changer. Lightly steam your broccoli for just 3 to 4 minutes. Don't boil it to death. The heat actually helps release more sulforaphane. Eat it 3 to 4 times a week, and here's a pro tip. Broccoli sprouts contain up to 100 times more sulforaphane than mature broccoli. Add them to salads or smoothies. Food number 2, berries. Next up, we have nature's candy that actually fights cancer. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. They're all incredible, but the real stars here are the darker ones. The science. Berries contain anthocyanins, ellagic acid, and resveratrol that can ward off cancer in our digestive tract. The magic likely resides in their blue, purple, and red pigments. These compounds literally hunt down free radicals in your body and neutralize them before they can damage your DNA. What happens in your body? First week, your cellular repair mechanisms get a serious upgrade. Think of it as your body's maintenance crew getting better tools. First month, studies show consistent berry consumption can reduce inflammation markers by up to 40% and significantly improve your body's natural cancer surveillance system. The best way to eat them. Frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh ones, so don't worry about the cost. Aim for 1 cup daily. Add them to your morning oatmeal. Blend them into smoothies, or just snack on them. The key is consistency. Your body clears these compounds within 24 hours, so you need to replenish them regularly. Food number 3, garlic. Now let's talk about garlic. And yes, I know what you're thinking about the smell, but trust me, this is worth it. Garlic isn't just flavor, it's literally medicine. The science. When you crush garlic, it creates a compound called allicin, which has been shown to have powerful anti-cancer properties. Studies have found that people who eat garlic regularly have significantly lower rates of stomach and colorectal cancers. We're talking about a 30 to 50% risk reduction in some studies. What happens in your body? First week, your immune system gets a major boost. Your white blood cells become more active and better at identifying threats. First month, your body's natural killer cells, which hunt down cancer cells, can increase in activity by up to 60%. The best way to eat it. Here's the crucial part. Crush your garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes before cooking. This allows the allicin to form. Don't just swallow whole cloves, your digestive system can't break them down effectively. Add crushed garlic to stir-fries, roasted vegetables, or make a simple garlic-infused olive oil. Aim for 2 to 3 cloves daily, but start smaller if you're not used to it. Food number 4, tomatoes. Tomatoes are absolute powerhouses, especially for men concerned about prostate cancer. The key player here is lycopene, that beautiful red compound that makes tomatoes so vibrant. The science. Harvard studies following thousands of men for decades found that those with the highest lycopene intake had a 21% lower risk of prostate cancer. But here's what's really cool. Lycopene doesn't just fight prostate cancer. It's effective against lung, stomach, and pancreatic cancers too. What happens in your body? First week, lycopene starts accumulating in your prostate, lungs, and liver, creating protective barriers. First month, your antioxidant levels can increase by up to 25%, and cellular DNA damage markers decrease significantly. The best way to eat them. Counterintuitively, cooked tomatoes are better than raw ones. Heat breaks down the cell walls and makes lycopene more bioavailable. Tomato sauce, tomato paste, even ketchup in moderation are excellent sources. Eat them with a little fat, olive oil, avocado, or nuts. Because lycopene is fat-soluble, aim for 2 to 3 servings of cooked tomato products weekly. Food number 5, green tea. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about green tea. This isn't just a trendy beverage. It's been used medicinally for thousands of years. And modern science is finally catching up to ancient wisdom. Green tea contains compounds called catechins, with EGCG being the most powerful. Studies show that populations with high green tea consumption have significantly lower rates of breast, prostate, lung, and stomach cancers. Japanese studies found that people drinking 5 cups daily had a 23% lower cancer risk overall. What happens in your body? First week, your cellular repair mechanisms get enhanced, and inflammatory markers start dropping. First month, your body's natural antioxidant systems get supercharged, and studies show tumor growth factors can be reduced by up to 30%. The best way to drink it: don't pour boiling water directly on green tea. Let it cool to about 160 Fahrenheit to preserve the delicate catechins. Steep for 3 to 5 minutes, and don't add milk, as it can interfere with antioxidant absorption. Aim for 3 to 4 cups daily, but space them out. If caffeine is an issue, drink it earlier in the day or try decaffeinated versions. The synergy effect and practical tips. Here's what's really exciting. These foods work even better together. Research shows that a diet filled with a variety of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and beans helps lower risk for many cancers, with individual compounds, demonstrating anti-cancer effects in laboratory studies. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but how do I actually fit all of this into my real life? Let me break it down for you with a simple weekly plan that won't overwhelm you. How about we start with Monday? Kick off your week with a cup of green tea alongside your regular breakfast, maybe some oatmeal or toast. Then for dinner, try a simple garlic. Stir fry with whatever vegetables you have on hand. The garlic is your star here, so don't be shy with it. Tuesday rolls around and you're going to love this. Make yourself a berry smoothie. Throw in some frozen berries, a banana, maybe some yogurt. It's delicious and you're already winning the cancer-fighting game. For dinner, how about some pasta with a tomato-based sauce? Easy, right? Wednesday's your broccoli day. Steam it up for 3-4 minutes. No longer! And pair it with whatever protein you usually eat. And don't forget that green tea throughout the day. I like to have a cup mid-morning and another in the afternoon. Thursday, let's keep it cozy with some tomato soup. You can use canned soup if you want. Remember, processed tomatoes are actually better for lycopene. Make some garlic bread to go with it, and boom! You're hitting 2 of our superfoods in one meal. Friday, treat yourself to mixed berries as a snack. Maybe sprinkle them on your cereal, or just eat them straight up while binge-watching your favorite show. And yes, more green tea. By now, it should be becoming a nice habit. But here's the thing. I get it, eating healthy can feel expensive. So let me give you some money-saving tips that'll make this totally doable on any budget. First off, frozen is your friend. Those frozen berries and vegetables, they're picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen, so they're just as nutritious as fresh ones. Sometimes even more so, and they're way cheaper and last longer. Buy your garlic in bulk. It keeps for weeks if you store it properly in a cool, dry place. Don't buy those pre-peeled ones, they're overpriced. Just get a whole bulb and peel it yourself. Green tea bags are incredibly cost-effective. You're talking maybe 10 to 15 cents per cup versus $5 for a fancy coffee drink. Your wallet and your cells will thank you. And canned tomatoes? They're actually excellent for this purpose, and so much cheaper than fresh ones. The key here isn't perfection, it's consistency. So there you have it, 5 incredible foods that your body will thank you for. The best part? You don't need to completely overhaul your diet tomorrow. Start with one food this week, add another next week, and build from there. Let's fight cancer one bite at a time.